So you got a new telescope.
But you can't see any of the amazing colors?
Those colors are photos, taken with cameras and long exposures. Want to learn how?
Have you ever just stared up at the night sky and felt totally lost? Like you wish you had a roadmap for all those stars? Well, guess what? We've been making those for literally thousands of years. So today we're going to demystify the whole thing. Star charts, atlases, all of it, so you can finally start your own cosmic journey. And it really all boils down to one simple question.
Yeah, how have we mapped the cosmos? It's a question we've been asking ourselves forever, right? I mean, looking up at that huge dark sky, it just sparks something in you. It makes you curious. You want to make sense of it all, figure out where we fit in. And that's not some new thing. This is a tradition as old as humanity itself. And I'm not kidding, we're talking over 10,000 years old. Think about that. We're finding them in cave paintings, ancient rock carvings. We have always been cosmic map makers. And back then, these weren't just about science. No way. They were art, they were culture, they were a deep, spiritual way to connect with the heavens.
Okay, so let's jump way forward from the ancient world right into today. How do you actually read a modern star chart? Now, I know they can look a little intimidating at first glance, but trust me, once you get a few of the basic rules down, it becomes this amazing tool for finding your way around the sky. And the best part, no Wi-Fi needed.
Okay, first rule. This is the easiest one. The bigger the dot, the brighter the star. That's it. It's so simple, so intuitive, right? I mean, up in the real sky, they're all just little points of light. So to show which ones are brighter on a flat piece of paper, map makers came up with this super clever visual trick that our brains just get instantly. It's kind of perfect.
All right, here's where it gets just a little bit tricky. But don't worry, stick with me on this. The sky above us is like a giant dome, right? It's three-dimensional. But a star chart, well, it's a flat piece of paper. So you've got this problem. It's called projection. And it's the exact same challenge that map makers have trying to show our round Earth on a flat world map.
It's literally like trying to squash an orange peel flat on a table. You can't do it without ripping it or stretching it out, especially around the edges. And that's exactly what happens with a star chart. The constellations near the edge of the map might look a little stretched out or distorted compared to how they look in the real sky. You just have to remember that you're looking at a squashed version of the heavens.
But look, these charts are way more than just a bunch of dots for stars. You gotta think of them like treasure maps. Every one of these little symbols you see is a key that unlocks some of the most incredible sights the universe has to offer. We're talking about variable stars, double stars, nebulae, star clusters, even entire other galaxies. It's all on the map.
Okay, this is one of my favorite parts. You know all those complicated sounding star names? They seem like just a bunch of random jargon, right? Well, they're not at all. It's actually a super logical system, almost like a secret code. And once you learn how to crack it, a whole new level of understanding just clicks into place when you look up.
And this code has a really cool history. It all starts way back with the ancient Greeks, with guys like Ptolemy and his famous work, the Almagest. Then, centuries later, that gets translated into Latin, and that's why our constellations have Latin names. Fast forward to 1603, and this astronomer, Johann Bayer, comes along and adds another layer with his brilliant idea of using Greek letters.
So, let's try it. Let's actually decode one. We're going to take this name that sounds super fancy, Alpha Ursae Majoris, and we're going to break it down piece by piece. You'll see it's way simpler than it sounds.
Okay, part 1. Alpha. That little alpha symbol. This comes from that guy Bayer we just mentioned. He gave Greek letters to the stars in each constellation, usually in order of how bright they are. So Alpha is the brightest, Beta is the second brightest, Gamma the third, and you get the idea.
Then there's the second part, Ursa Majoris. This is just the Latin part. It's the possessive form, which basically just means belonging to Ursa Major. Think of it like a last name. It tells you which constellation family this particular star belongs to.
So you put those two pieces together and voila! Alpha Ursae Majoris isn't some scary scientific name. It's just a really neat, precise way of saying the brightest star in Ursa Major. That's it. See? You've cracked the code. You're already speaking the language of the stars.
All right, so now you know how to read the map and you can speak the language. So what's next? What are the actual tools you need to get started? Let's take a look at some of the best maps out there for a modern-day explorer like you.
Honestly, any of these are a great place to start. You've got some that are laid out month by month, which is super helpful for beginners, and then you've got the really comprehensive classics that'll last you a lifetime. The most important thing is just to pick one up, find one that clicks with you, and just dive in.
So, we've talked a lot about the how to read the maps, how to understand the names. But now, let's get to the really good part, the why. Why bother with all this? Because learning to use these maps opens up a hidden universe of absolute wonders. These are the real treasures waiting for you out there.
So what exactly can you find with these maps? What's really out there when you point your binoculars or your telescope up at the sky? Well, get ready because it's pretty mind-blowing. Let's look at just a few of the incredible things that other stargazers have found and shared.
Check this out. This is called Keenan's system. What you are looking at is not one, but two entire galaxies locked in this incredible gravitational tug-of-war. And that little stream connecting them, that's a bridge of stars and gas that is 22,000 light years long, being ripped from one galaxy to the other. Just incredible.
Or how about this? They call this one the cosmic ballet. It's two galaxies in the middle of this slow, graceful dance as they swing past each other. And this isn't a quick dance. It started 40 million years ago, and in a few billion more years, they'll finally merge into one giant galaxy.
And look at this one. It's called the hockey stick galaxy. And I mean, you can totally see why, right? That weird bent shape it has, that's because it had a run-in with its massive neighbor, the whale galaxy. It's just an amazing visual reminder of how powerful and even chaotic the universe really is.
And these are just 3 examples. There are thousands of sites like this out there, just waiting for you to find them. All it takes is a good map and a little bit of curiosity. So, like the amazing community over at the Deep Sky Forum says, there's really only one thing to do now. Give it a go. So good luck and great viewing. Now, what are you going to discover first?